Alright, so Diddy situation, Cassie situation. You know what I'm saying? Let me start this out by saying good morning. Diddy was dead as wrong for what he did. You feel me? As far as like abusing Cassie, like there's no excuse to ever put your hands on somebody if it ain't self-defense. That's just flat out. So he is an abuser, point blank period. I'm not debating that. That is not the debate, right? There is no debate. My whole overview of this situation is, though, to summarize what I'm about to go into depth, is they both are wrong. And Cassie was his right hand woman, who then got backfired on, and now she's playing like she's innocent. My connection acting slow. Well, I think it's Instagram, really. So come on now. So hopefully this posts in order. But I say this because for y'all who don't know music like that, you feel me, my whole thing is you're acting like Diddy forced you into a relationship, or like basically Diddy took advantage of you. That's what you're doing. And that was not the case. You was literally with a boyfriend, and I don't give a fuck about the age differences. Y'all both adults at the end of the day. You literally had a boyfriend who was helping your music career, this, that, and the third, doing shit for you. You cheated on that man with Diddy. You lied in that man's face and stated that you and Diddy were business partners. Diddy was helping you. Diddy helped you create a whole fake ass flyer saying that you was performing in Miami, just for, in actuality, you and Diddy to sneak off to Miami and really be fucking. Everybody know Diddy, you feel me? But not everybody know Ryan Leslie, and that's who she cheated on with Diddy. Yeah. So I mean, it's the typical thing that, like, call it for what it is. A lot of women like power, status. You know, they like social status. They like money. Y'all see a nigga with money. Y'all see a nigga with social status. Don't give a fuck how ugly that nigga is. No, none of that shit. Y'all going for that nigga, point blank period. That's facts. That's not me making up no shit. That's not me trying to, be an asshole or none of that. That's really what it is. Not all women are like that, but a good amount of women are like that. You feel me? Hence why niggas like to showboat what they got. Hence why niggas like to use their money as like a personality, or their status as a personality, because they know that that's what get them the women. So you did a dirty deed to get in a relationship with this nigga, because this is the nigga you was cheating with. Like, what the fuck? That's red flag number 1. 2, I mean, while you was cheating with this nigga, I'm pretty sure you automatically knew the shit that he was on. You knew about the freak parties, because the shit was happening before you was born, before I was born. You know what I'm saying? You knew about these things. You were attending these things. You were enjoying these things. You still chose to be in a relationship with this nigga when you was already with a nigga. You was helping this nigga. You was his right hand man. You feel me? You was helping this nigga with the freak offs. You was enjoying it. Y'all all fucking niggas, women. Y'all doing it all. Y'all living like rock stars. You was living a life. You was your career was growing because of him. Everything. You was fucking with it heavy. The issue is shit backfired. If you want to say that he's abusing you, like I said, you did a dirty deed to get in this situation. You enjoyed all this shit. You feel me? Shit backfired though. If him abusing other women were true, you was a part of it, and you probably was abusing other people too. Firm belief is you sat there, got together with other people, knew that you was able to get money out of this nigga. You got the money out of this nigga. You paid people out so they don't mention your name. You came back, took this nigga to court to put his ass up and get him for what he got. And I mean, to a certain extent, I get it. Because, on some vindictive shit, as a person who actually do believe in revenge, I can understand even if you was a part of the crime, if a person turned around and flipped on you, your mindset is like, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna sit here and rig this whole motherfucking shit to make it look like it was all you, and I'm finna take you for all you got. You know what I'm saying? I'ma scheme your ass, because you fucked me up. This is the stereotypical scenario that we tend to hear about in the media, on TV and stuff, on movies and shit, where the girl had a boyfriend, whatever the case, who was pretty, treated her pretty right and shit. But she see a hood nigga. She's drawn to the hood nigga who got the money, who got the power, who got the respect. You feel me? She cheat on her nigga with that hood nigga. She see how the hood nigga treat everybody else. She down with that shit. She helping with that shit. And then out of nowhere, because, a hood nigga, if he treating everybody else like shit, he gonna eventually treat you like shit, because that's just his personality. He start whooping her ass. And he start beating her ass. And he start cheating on her. And he start doing all this other crazy shit. And then next thing you know, now you want to go around to the world and parade to be a victim and act like you wasn't a part of the crime to begin with. All because it backfired on you. Yeah. My biggest takeaway is she was a part of this shit. She was a part of it. She paid people off. Keep her name out of that shit. We all taking this nigga down. We all getting bread out of this nigga. All because he fucked me over at the end. He whooped my ass. He beat my ass. And I get it. I really get it. I get it. I think if anything, what the things that's bothering me about all of this, right? Well, I don't want to say bothering me too much because they rich. I'm not. I can give two fucks what they got going on. But I think what my takeaway is, and the reason why I'm even talking about this, is because, one, all of this started in her life because she did something dirty. So while everybody's screaming protect black women, or whatever the case may be, y'all are really choosing to ignore the fact that she cheated with this nigga on a nigga. Which leads me to the point of y'all opinions, where y'all don't believe in holding multiple people accountable. Y'all are very fucking biased like a bitch, which is the reason why I be saying the shit that I be saying on my account. Because I'm call it spade a spade. If Cassie was white and accused Diddy of all of this, it wouldn't be no, oh, well, let's protect the woman. It would be, let's protect Diddy. Here goes another white woman trying to bring a black man down. Everything that I'm fucking saying right now, y'all would say the same exact shit. She knew what she was getting herself into. She was dead ass wrong for cheating on Ryan. That's her karma, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Y'all would literally be saying the same thing if this lady was white. Because she is black, that's when y'all want to chant the whole protect black women shit and accuse the nigga. Which, again, he was wrong for the abuse, but call it. Like, I genuinely, and a lot of y'all claim that y'all real. Nobody want to claim the title to be fake. But I'm like, how the fuck do y'all not be honest with yourselves at the fact that if certain factors were different, such as skin color, gender, that y'all fucking opinion will fucking change. And it stops y'all from holding people accountable for their actions. Two people can be wrong at the same time. Two stories could be true at the same time. Two opinions could be true at the same time. So fact of the matter is, and there are a couple of people that have said it, that at the end of the day, we're not excusing Diddy behavior. Diddy is wrong, but let's not overlook that Cassie is wrong too. You know what I'm saying? She knew what the fuck she was getting herself into. She just didn't think that she would become the victim herself. But when it was at the expense of anybody else becoming a victim, she had no problem with it. At fucking all. She was actually helping with this shit. This reminds me of the movie, the Tyler Perry movie, where the woman who worked at a pharmacy with her husband or some shit like that. I don't know. But she had a good husband, this, that, and the third, but her husband was too good to her. And she met the black dude that she kind of felt was a bad boy, whatever. So she started cheating on her husband with that dude and became disrespectful to her husband, this, that, and the third. And then the husband, started being disrespectful to the husband with the dude. And then the dude ended up giving her HIV. And the dude was also abusing her too. And her husband ended up getting married to Brandy at the end. Like, this is basically the same shit, to be honest. Like, that same concept, I would say. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is, bruh. Hold both people accountable, man. Stop with the bias shit, bruh. And this is why I don't take the whole advocacy for black men serious, because the love for black men be so conditional. And the reason why I say that is because a black man could be dead ass wrong about some shit, but again, if there's anybody else accusing the black man, y'all gonna always have the black man back and be like, oh, they trying to destroy the black man. That's what y'all get for fucking with the white woman and the Spanish woman and da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? But then when a black woman is the victim of whatever the case may be, then that's when y'all want to hold a black man accountable. Right? And it honestly gets to the point where in our community, calling it for what it is, a black woman could be dead ass wrong about some shit. And I'm not specifically saying this case, right? I'm just saying in general. A black woman could be dead ass wrong about some shit and accuse a man of something, and the man could be innocent, but y'all gonna always ride with the black woman no matter what. In my eyes, I mean, I'm just like, it's right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck who you is. You know, some of my favorite celebrities, good thing they don't really get into shit like that, but y'all see the people that I post, you know, idolize, whatever. If they do some fucked up shit, nigga, you wrong. You wrong, lady, you wrong. At the end of the day, you feel me? Like, that's me. You wrong. Like, I don't believe in changing up my opinion because of who the person is, or because of their skin color, because they look like me, or they look opposite of me, or, you know, we got, you know, I don't know, we the same gender or the opposite gender. Like, I just don't do that. If a nigga wrong about some shit, a nigga dead ass wrong. Like I said, Diddy dead ass wrong. And granted, that's a whole different video I also want to do with black men and their fucking egos, and when they get money and they start acting dumb and feeling like they're untouchable. That's a whole different video I want to do. So it's like Diddy deserves everything he's getting, but Cassie is wrong.